What's going on, people? It's your boy Sophus, and when the world has needed me most,
I've come to save the world.
Swordfist!
so this will be a very interesting video to make, and this might be the I guess you would say the turning point for things to come forward, or how things would be from now on. And truth be told, I don't really know what I'm going to say, because here, okay, let me give you some reality, right? Let's be realistic. Before I went and enlisted and joined the military, this was possibly the hugest part of my life. YouTube is just having this little corner of the internet. This handful of people who started with me making content of playing fighting games, then reacting to Dragon Ball Super, then reviewing manga and stuff, etc., and then making videos on the neo-Marxist, far-left feminist religion that I absolutely hate. But, you know, as things was going on, this channel has progressed in through different stages and done different things, and I've progressed and I've changed as well. And then I entered a phase of my life when I joined the military, and the content on here has dramatically decreased. Even though I put out some bangers since I went and joined the army, I have, but not to the frequency that I used to do it, because at that point in my life when I was doing it, this was all I had. I didn't really have much else. You know, obviously I had my friends and stuff, my little small circle of friends, but there have been so much that has happened in my life that has changed ever since I joined the army. One, like my line of work, my career path, I guess you could say, is far more demanding and far more taxing than anything I've ever done before. Mentally, physically, I'm always exhausted, and sometimes I'm like, now I want to get on here, I want to do stuff, I hear stuff happen, I want to talk about it, and I can't find the time when I do have, or I can't find the energy to do it when I do have time to myself. And then if I do have the energy to do it, I don't have the time to myself, because I have started going on almost a year strong now, the most successful relationship I've ever been in my entire life, and I'm beyond grateful for that. But that changes things dramatically. Some of you may not know. I know people like Dustin know, or Valen or whatnot know, but like, not only have I've been in this relationship, I've actually gotten married. Just recently, I've had a wedding. We got married back like in November, but we didn't have the wedding until just recently, this month in April. We had to hold off on having the wedding, and then the wedding was probably, my wedding ceremony was probably the best day of my life, man. Like, I don't know. So you got married, whatever? Yes, I did. Yes. Go, like, I mean, people grow up, people change. You know what I mean? Things happen. So with that being stated, it's been hard to balance the responsibilities of my career path as a serviceman, and balance my social life with my friends, because they live so far away from me now. So any chance I get to speak to them or see them, I take. Balance that, and then balance like my wife on top of that, and then balance my family, like my mom and dad and siblings and stuff, and just finding that balance. And I'm not even saying I've been doing that perfectly. I absolutely have not been doing that perfectly, and I'm trying to do that a little bit better. And then the majority of my attention does go into my marriage. We're about to upgrade our space, which prompted me to want to even make this video, because like, we're about to upgrade our space because we're planning for so much in the future. And right now, our little one bedroom is not going to be enough for all the stuff that we want to do within our home, realistically. But with the amount of space we're about to upgrade and get, you know, my wife was making a joke. I mean, not a joke, she was dead serious, but she was like, yeah, we're gonna get like an extra room so you can put your computer and your games and all that stuff in there, so it won't be all in the living room and whatever, in the bedroom. I'm like, yeah, whatever, yeah, give me my little man room. I'll take my little man room, and, you know, I could just go in there and seclude myself. But when that does happen, when we do move into that new space, and I would have like that room, because this is my bedroom, you know what I mean? That's another thing that makes me not really want to make content, because this is my bedroom, this is where my computer is, this is where my whole setup is, so it makes me not want to make content, like saying, so like that, because, you know, when I come to my bedroom, typically I just want to go to sleep. But if I have like my own little space, my own little room, and I could feng shui that shit up, and, you know, and hang up all my posters and this and that, blah blah, I probably would feel more inclined to do stuff. Probably make it easier to stream stuff, because I wouldn't see a reason to not make more content, because I would probably spend all my free time in that little space anyway. So with that being said, I'm not sure what this video is. I'm really kind of just speaking from the soul, you know, pun intended. You know, I'm gonna name this video that. I'm just speaking from the soul, and I'm just saying, like, one, I thoroughly apologize, because whenever I make like some little bullshit video or whatever, you guys still comment, you guys still pay attention or whatever. When I stream randomly, playing some random video game, you guys still come through and watch and stuff. So that makes me think, like, man, I don't know why I don't do this more. I definitely want to do it more, and I will, and I guess that's kind of what I'm saying. I think things will be changing soon to where I might make content more regularly. Now, what kind of content will I be making? I don't know. I don't know if I want to sit there and review manga every week. I don't even read manga as much as I used to. I don't read comics at all anymore. I mean, I read One Piece every week. I just caught up to the Black Clover manga, and I was behind like 30 chapters. I just sat down last week. I just read it all. Before that, the My Hero anime passed up the point where I left off in the manga, so I just started watching the anime again. I haven't watched My Hero anime since season 1. I finished Demon Slayer because I watched season 2 of Demon Slayer, and I was like, I have to read this. I spent the whole weekend just reading Demon Slayer because I was so into it. I was like, I have to read this. But when I did that, when I finished Demon Slayer, I made a video on it because I just wanted to talk about it so much. But like when I caught up to Black Clover, I didn't feel the need to make a video on it. When I caught up to the My Hero anime, I didn't feel a need to make a video on it. I read One Piece every week, and every time I finish a One Piece chapter, I'll call my homie up. I call up Slinky and I'll be like, bro, did you read this chapter? And we'll sit there and we'll fanboy over it. But I haven't gotten in front of the camera and talked to you guys about One Piece, even though I've never dropped the ball on. I've never fell behind on One Piece, and heck, my wife started watching One Piece with me. You know, so I'm rewatching One Piece right now. We just got into Sky Island, but maybe I can make videos on that. I'm not sure. I don't really know what I kind of want to do. I think as I've gone through things and matured and changed, I'm pretty much the same, but I've still changed. I think the type of content that I want to put out is like changing as well, if that makes any sense. Like maybe I want to do stuff like this. I'm not even sure you guys would even give a damn about stuff like this, but just sitting here and just speak from the soul and talk about stuff. And if I was to make an attempt to do that right here, right now, it would be this, saying, one, sorry for the lack of content, but I've been saying for the past, I don't know how long I've been talking, 9-10 minutes, but to also talk about developing, because that's all I've been doing. This time I've just been developing. Physically, I've been developing in the best shape of my life. Mentally developing, financially developing. And I'm in a spot in my life I never thought I would ever reach, because I could say I'm doing pretty dang good. You know, me and my wife's combined. Not much we really worry about. Just had a wedding and stuff, you know. So I guess I would just, to be speaking to anyone watching this, is to say to never put your development on the back burner. You know, always develop, because here's what happens. We have plans. like as people, we have plans, we have ideas, things we want to do, and we're like, I want to go from A to B. That's what my plan was when I enlisted. I was like, okay, I'm here and I want to be here, so I'm gonna go from A to B. And I ended up getting to B. Want to be financially stable, want to be all these things. But it's like, it's not as simple to just go A to B. What happens is you're at A, and then you make a plan. And your plan, if it works, would be, my plan's gonna take me from A to B. But what happens is, instead of just going in a straight line, you go here, and here, and then back down, then back up a little bit, then over here, then up, then down again, then here, then up, and then up, and then like you zigzag and crisscross all around the board, because you really don't know what the hell you're doing. You know what I mean? And then eventually, after all that zigzagging and crisscross, eventually, boom, you land here. You made it to B. But along the way, you probably made a lot of mistakes. And that process, I think, can be discouraging to some people. But the only thing I can say, speaking from experience on that process, is like, people say, well, I keep messing up. I'm trying to go from A to B. I haven't got there because I keep messing up. Realize that you're not messing up. What you're doing is, since you don't know what to do, that process of you doing this all over the place, that process is you learning what not to do. And then course correcting. So you can go here, and then you go here. Okay, I didn't need to do that here. Okay, didn't need to do that here. Okay, here. Okay, that's pretty good here. Oh, okay, I didn't need to do that here. And it'll when you plot all them points, they'll look like stars in the sky. Because that's how scattered your path really is. But you need the intention to say, this is what I want. This is my plan to get there. Your plan might not work. You might have a plan, start that plan, realize that plan sucks, create a new plan. But you only know that plan sucks because you tried it. So then that's when you made the new plan. Do you see what I'm saying? Development. For the longest time, I will always talk, and Mr. Bennington can attest to this, about how important, as a male, as a man, as an adult human male, how important self-improvement and development is. That is something we need, and it's something a lot of us lack. And I think maybe that's what I want to cater my content towards. Not necessarily like working on, because all I do is work out and stuff, but not necessarily stuff like that, but it's just like, whether it be getting in better shape, getting better finances, becoming more social, going out more, but going out and being smart, not just going out to do dumb shit and party. You know what I mean? Like, expanding your horizons, experiencing different things, seeing new locations, improving yourself, becoming the absolute best version of yourself. That's my goal. I don't think I've done that yet. I feel like I'm getting there. I don't think I've done that yet. Becoming the absolute best version of yourself. Becoming stronger, physically, mentally, emotionally, financially, socially, stronger. And maybe that's what my new purpose and new focus on this channel will turn into. Not sure, but you can tell me what you think. Would you like to hear stuff like that? Would you like for me to speak from the soul more often and just talk about my experiential things, my experience in certain things, and my opinion on certain things, and just trying to help everybody just become the better version of yourself? And you don't gotta, who the fuck am I? You don't gotta take my opinion on nothing seriously. But I would never lie or try to steer you in the wrong direction. And I don't think I have all the answers. I don't think I know what you should do, but I think I could tell you a couple of things you shouldn't do. I don't know. Maybe that's where we're gonna go. Maybe that's where we need to go. Who knows? But this video's going on 15 minutes. I think I've been rambling, so end it here. This is your boy Sophist.